Hey guys, how's it going? C-Line here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you something I learned while watching Momochi's Ryu, which is how to use dashes on offense to create pressure on your opponents. Applying this to my game has helped me win a lot more, and even though we're going to be looking at clips of Momochi using Ryu, I think this concept can be applied to any character in the cast. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. For the sake of the analysis, we're going to be playing these clips in slow motion. Take a look at how calculated he is with his movement, constantly making slight adjustments based on Sagat's stand medium kick range. So you can see that Momochi is conditioning Sagat to block after his crouch medium kick by throwing delayed fireballs as well as cancelled fireballs.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So now we can see what Momochi's plan was all along. He was setting up this dash after Ryu's crouch medium kick with the fireballs, right? You may be thinking, okay, what's the big deal? He landed a dash. But this dash is creating a lot of opportunities for Momochi to win the game right now, and I'm going to show you just how dangerous this situation is for Sagat. So as it plays out, he goes for a stand light punch into a tick throw. And this is a wise decision by both players on offense and defense. It's wise for the Sagat to take this throw, and it's also wise of Momochi to go for this throw, because if Sagat actually decides to take this throw in this instance, well, I'm going to show you what happens to him. All Ryu has to do is simply walk back after his stand light punch and he gets a free punish. Mashing jab is also not a good idea because it loses to the throw, and if Ryu decides to go for a frame trap with his stand medium punch, he can hit confirm it into super as well. Now of course, these are just some examples of the different punishes Ryu has. It's just to illustrate a point that Sagat is put in a very dangerous situation where one wrong move can cost him the round. And this is made possible because of Momochi's play of dashing in, which creates opportunities for him to mix his opponents up. In this scenario, both players respected each other enough, the Sagat willing to take the throw and Momochi not going for shimmy or anything like that. I mean, I heard from a friend that this guy is one of the best Sagats, only behind Bonchan. So definitely good situational awareness by both players. But I'm sure for most of us in our ranked games, where our opponents aren't as how should I say this? They aren't as crisp. You know, they're just doing stuff on reaction and teching when they shouldn't be. You should try including dashes in your offense to blow them up. You can use this sequence Momochi was using for any character with a fireball really, but the concept behind it is once you condition your opponents to block after a certain move, you can mix in some dashes and start blowing them up with shimmies, counter hits, and tick throws. So here's another clip from Momochi Ryu that I picked out that really demonstrates the power of a well-timed dash. So he lands this nice forward heavy punch that you can actually use preemptively in the footsie battle as long as you do it outside of range of your opponent's normals. Just textbook meaty attacks after the heavy tatsu, still very effective at the highest levels apparently. So nice little shimmy here by Momochi.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So it's the same concept, but with a different move, right? When your opponent is expecting you to throw out a move after they block a certain move, and they are conditioned to block, in this case, after Ryu's stand medium punch. Ryu is +2, right? And the Sagat is expecting like maybe a crouch medium kick. Something after this, because he recognizes that Ryu is +2. And his tendency of pressing something after this is lower, right? So Momochi takes advantage of this, recognizes that his stand medium punch is being blocked, uses the opportunity to then dash forward and close the distance again. This resets the pressure on the opponent, and now he's back to square one, having to guess again. So think about which moves gives your character frame advantage on block, and think about the situations where you can chain consecutive moves after that to condition your opponents into blocking, and it's usually in those situations where you can start mixing in dashes to mix your opponents up. Right, so let's take a look at what Sagat could have done in that situation. Obviously, he could have just stopped the dash with some light attacks. A better option to escape the throw would have been to just walk back after blocking Ryu's stand light punch, and if you're fast enough you can even punish the throw. Walking back has an added benefit of escaping shimmy as well. However, Ryu can catch you walking back by going for crouch light kick into crouch light punch, which actually gives him Oki again because he can convert into Tatsu. So light Tatsu is good for Ryu because it gives him Oki. All he has to do is dash forward twice, and he gets to perform a meaty throw regardless of the recovery. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you were able to get something out of this. If you guys enjoyed this sort of content, like Streetfighter V tips and tricks on how to improve, or just high-level gameplay analysis in general, be sure to subscribe for more Streetfighter V content. The next few days is going to be a very exciting one when Rose and Oro comes out, so I'm sure I'll be making some guides on those characters as well. So subscribe so you don't miss them. Peace! Thanks for watching. Bye!